So here's a really good one about a young guy, well, young to me, who handles things like a boss. When a gal he was casually dating says she wants to get exclusive, and he laid out a major boundary. And of course, upon laying out that boundary, she had a giant hissy fit. It led to her saying he's controlling or insecure and that type of thing. And that'd be a great one to go over here, guys, just to show you how important it is as a man. You gotta say what you mean what you say, and establish boundaries. If you don't establish boundaries, people are going to take advantage of you. And in this situation here, this boundary he wanted meant that she no longer is going to hang out with or communicate with her ex-boyfriend. An ex-boyfriend who you're going to see she was with a long time and still hangs out with. This guy didn't care in the beginning because they were just casually dating. And that'll be a very good one here to go over to show you how a guy handles things right. But of course, he gets pushback. Title: Am I the a-hole for telling her that we're never becoming serious if she stays friends with her ex? And a shout out to Ash for sending me this short story. This guy says, I, a 29-year-old male, have been seeing this gal, a 26-year-old female, for 3 months. We met at a bar when a mutual friend of ours introduced her to me. She's beautiful, quick-witted, and confident, so I was instantly attracted to her. We hit it off immediately, and we spent a lot of time together over the next few weeks. Okay. He's having fun, keeping it casual. And I don't want to hear this. I was so attracted to her quick wit and confidence. Please, he is attracted to her body. In that time, we learned a lot about each other, and I also discovered that she was in a 6-year-long relationship that ended recently. Red flag, amigo. You are the rebound guy. Do not get attached. They end up breaking up amicably, and they are still good friends. In fact, they still hang out, although she swears it's just platonic. Bullshit. Even if nothing physical's going on, if they hang out all the time, she's got an attachment to him, and he's got an attachment to her. And who ended the relationship? Because let me tell you something, if she ended it with him, because for whatever reason gals typically do, they wouldn't be hanging out. So they broke up. Probably he ended it with her, or something got in the way with their lives, having to go different directions. She's still carrying a torch for him. This is a bad situation. So they go out to dinner together, catch up over drinks, etc. She said that he helped her immensely during a tough period in her life, and they were still very close, despite the split. I said cool, as I didn't care about that since we were just casually seeing each other. Well, dude, if you could keep it casual, she's a hookup, nothing more, and you wear protection and all that, fine. The problem is they spend enough time with her, guys typically get attached. And then you got a problem because she's attached to the boyfriend or the ex-boyfriend. And the second anything goes wrong with your relationship with her, she's going to go right back to him, cry in his arms, and probably fuck him. As these things usually go. About 2 weeks after that, she brings up the possibility of us being more than just casual hookups, dating partners, and being in an actual relationship. I told her that I would definitely be down for that if she cuts her ex out of her life. Drum roll for the drama. She started laughing, and I said, no, it's not a joke. I'm not dating a woman who's going out on dates with her ex-boyfriend. I don't mind if you have a healthy, non-toxic relationship with your ex, but catching up and still continuing communicating frequently. I'm not putting up with that. I don't go out to dinner and do back-to-back shots with any of my exes, so I think it's completely fair to me to ask you to do the same. Man, there's a reason this guy is casually hooking up with this damn good-looking chick in her prime. Because the guy obviously has balls, and him setting these boundaries. Maybe he listens to these types of videos or reads these stories, I don't know. That's how you're supposed to handle it, guys. And watch how she reacts. Can you guess? She said there is no way she's never going to talk to her ex again. And I said, okay, we can just stay casual then. Fine by me. In other words, once or twice a week, you can come over to my house, we hook up, and I'll send you packing, and I'll go off with other chicks. Fine by me. She said cool, but then 2 minutes later, started going off on me for being, wait for it, insecure. I said, I'm not insecure, I just have certain boundaries. If you're not going to cater to them, we can just keep doing things as they are. I've got absolutely no issue with that. Yeah, gee, no strings attached, hookups a couple times a week, and I guarantee he was probably getting all the freaky shit he wanted because This guy could take her or leave her. We ended up getting into a huge fight about it. She kept reassuring me that what she had with him was in the past, and I kept saying that I don't care how much you reassure me. If you want a relationship with me, you're going to have to cut ties with him. Awesome. This guy's a boss. That's how you handle it, guys. Mean what you say what you mean, and you set your boundaries early on. Now, you could say I should have smacked him for, casually dating her when she was seeing her boyfriend and all that. Her ex-boyfriend, which you all know she has an attachment to, a bond with. But you know what? He said he didn't care in the beginning, and he obviously doesn't seem to care that much either way right now. Frankly, this guy should just move on. That's what I think, because she's always going to carry a torch for that guy. Anytime anything goes wrong with their relationship, if you got a relationship with her, she's going to go right to that guy's arms, guarantee you. And again, clearly she's not the one that broke up with this guy. Otherwise, it wouldn't keep hanging out all the time. And this dude, she was hoping to be the rebound guy for something more. So it's just not going to work. And you have to establish boundaries, gentlemen. And even if she agreed to that, I wouldn't believe her. I think she'd secretly be talking to that guy and it's something like that. So good job to this guy. We can all learn. Now, let me read some comments here to show that I'm not alone in this. And by the way, the comment section is very nice. It's full of people that agree with this guy. One guy says, not the a-hole. You set a boundary, and if she doesn't want to respect it, that's on her. In my opinion, you dodged a bullet. People who do stuff like that, your girlfriend, and wants to stay friends with their ex is a huge red flag. They are an ex for a reason. So you dodged a bullet, not the a-hole once again. Also, I love the classic "you're insecure" line that she had. She is mad that you don't want her around around her ex anymore, and she's obviously still not over him. Like I said, you'll be dodging a big one, a whole missile, not just a bullet with her if you just kept it casual and not serious. Maybe you can make it serious when she respects your boundaries, but that sounds like that will never happen. No, it's never going to happen. She has too much of it. She's with this other guy for 6 years, and she's 26 years old. That's a big percentage of her life. You're not going to just get over that right away. Frankly, she should just go back with the ex because that's who she wants with anyway. Come on here. I've seen this happen. I've seen this story play out too many times in my life with people I know. Another one. I was exactly your age when I met a gal just like the one you described who also had an ex of 6 years whom she still was friends with. After a wild ride of several on and offs, she dumped me and in the end came back with the guy. Together they're married, kids, but your case may be entirely different. There you go. This is someone with life experience. That's usually how it works. Another one says, oh hell no. 6 years in a relationship with this dude, just recently broke up with him, still talks to him, still goes out on dates with him. She is not over the relationship. Trust me, the minute you two fight, she will go with him for some D. That's what I said. Me and my wife had a friend who we rented a room to in our house so she could get her life back together. She's broke up with her boyfriend of like that 4 years and they were engaged. Guess what? She talked to him and it was not over. When she met a new guy she really liked and fell for, as soon as they had a fight and took a break, guess what? Who she ran to immediately. It's going to be like this for 2 years until her ex moved to another country. End of story. So that is how you handle it, gentlemen. And if not, you don't set boundaries, I'm sorry to say that you're going to end up hurt. But a gal that you're dating and you find out a gal you're starting to see just got out of a serious long-term relationship and she's the one that broke up with him or was amicable, which usually means, he broke up with her. I mean, if he broke up with her, very bad place. Because generally people, especially women, when guys break up with them, they reject them, they usually respond by becoming psycho on them or becoming obsessed with them. And in this situation, obsessed. So don't waste your time, guys. Someone like this is just for hookups. End of story. If she'd been in a relationship with that dude for 6 years, and say it had been a year or two later, and they were acquainted, and she was being serious about that, maybe he could, tread lightly, proceed with caution. But it just happened, and she's hanging out with this dude all the time. No, bad idea. So anyhow, good job for this guy. We can all applaud him.